I mean, either way, I guess I'd rather. Oh, really? Really, people? Your looks are that important? You'd rather take a punch in the face every morning? God, people. Hey, what's up, my unicorns? Nuclear Unicorn here, and we are back for some more Would You Rather. Now, I know I was playing, Oxygen Not Included, and I will take a small break from that because I am a little sick at the moment. And also last night I did come across an accident with someone hitting a deer. I came across it, so right now I'm just not in the best mood or mindset. But it's all good. They were all fine and all that stuff. Just a little shooken up for me, just seeing someone like that. So yeah. So right now at the moment we're gonna be playing some Would You Rather. And now Would You Rather is a game basically where you have two things, and I said, would you rather A, do this, or B, do this, and you have to make a choice between one or the other, which one would basically be on your higher or lower choice. And it'll also show you the percentages of most people. And for me, I'm just probably going to choose these and then give you my reasoning why. I also got my little Batman onesie on, so I am doing okay. Anyways, let's see what we got. Okay, only be able to meow, yet live 9 lives, but be able to talk and live once. Now, personally, like, living 9 lives would be awesome. I mean, you get like experience 9 different scenarios in lives, but the only bad thing is you couldn't talk to anybody. There'd be no point. Like, no one would understand you and all this stuff. Of course, people are like, yeah, you can write or anything. Like, there's also below, if you look, there are comments of people like, you can write people. Yeah, but I mean, that kind of get old, and I mean, it wouldn't be a great way to communicate. That'd be kind of weird. I mean, what would you do if someone walked up like, hey, how you doing? And just, yeah. So I think I'm gonna say, like, yeah. See, more people would rather just talk normal and just live a normal life. Be a gangster or be a Freemason. Now, I'm probably stupid, but I don't know exactly what a Freemason is, but okay, sorry if you guys, I was scrolling through there, sorry if you guys saw any profound language as one of those things, I'm sorry about. If not, then just don't worry about it. Be a gangster or be a Freemason. I mean, we're talking like, as far as gangsters goes, we're talking about like old school ones, like the ones who ruled the place, and it was just about respect and like, not like nowadays. I think the term has changed. Like, I mean, we're talking about like mobster and kind of stuff, and gangster kind of like that way. Like, I'd rather be a gangster than a Freemason. It's about 50-50. If you had one knife, what would you spread first? Would you rather peanut butter first? Jelly. It's always peanut butter first. You would. Most people, I always believe peanut butter first, regardless. And here's the thing, you can always lick off the knife, like, oh wait, below that, no washing or licking the knife in between spreads. Okay, so they already cut me there, but I would rather do peanut butter first. Yeah, it's just like, it's peanut butter and jelly, there's an order. It's an order. If you do it outside, it's anarchy. Would you rather be tall and really skinny, be buff and really short? I'd rather be buff and really short, you kidding? What? Why would people rather be tall and really skinny? Because, like, I mean, if you're buff and really short, doesn't matter. I mean, I am only like 5'10", so I mean, in that general sort thing, I'm pretty much short already. So I guess it wouldn't really matter. So yeah, I guess being short wouldn't be a horrible thing. Because I mean, honestly, I think I'm average right now, if not short. So, I'd rather be buff. Would you rather be attractive but get punched in the face every morning? Or be ugly? You know, there's a price to beauty, and I don't think getting punched every day, because here's the thing, you would be super, okay, but if you think about it, your punches would not, okay, there you go, your punches would not affect your beauty long term. Yeah, but it would affect you that day, so like, you'd be like, have this gorgeous face, but you just have this giant scuff or this black eye for the day, and the next morning you wake up and you're pretty again, and then just get punched again. I mean, either way, I guess I'd rather, oh, really? Really, people? Your looks are that important? You'd rather take a punch in the face every morning? God, people. I'm probably gonna make these 10 minutes long. I'm not, or like around that. I'm not gonna make these super long. Sound like Kermit, or sound like Miss Piggy? You know, honestly, I wouldn't mind sounding like Kermit the Frog. I don't know. I didn't really watch that show enough to really get into Kermit and them, but Miss Piggy's voice would probably get really annoying. People, if I sound like Kermit the Frog, actually, I could be super amazing impressionist, because then people would understand that one probably more than Miss Piggy. Live in the past or live in the future? Okay, now this one's interesting. You would have no knowledge of anything other than the time you lived in. Okay, so here's the true question though. Like, when you live in the past, we know what all happened in the past. Like, if you live in the past, you can, if like, say, I'm assuming you can choose which era you want to be in. Because even if you find an awesome one, like, live somewhere where stuff was alright, not that big of a deal. God, that'd be cool. But here's a problem though, there's nothing certain in the future. I mean, it could be super amazing, or it could be utter chaos and destruction. Like, you don't know what's going to happen in 10 years, you know? We could be a peaceful utopia. We can be just how we are now, just a bit more advanced. We could be total anarchy and destruction. But the past also had a lot of diseases and illnesses, so it's just so hard to decide, because one, it was just like, the past was filled with a lot of war, horrible diseases that killed so many people, but the future also could be just as bad. I'd rather say the future, because I mean, I've hope for us in the future, and let's go with that. Vacation in New York City or vacation in Tokyo? Now, here's a good one, because I'm actually with someone right now who's from New York City, and she begs me all the time that just go with her and just check out where she used to live and all this stuff. And she didn't live in New York City, but she lived near it, so like, if I vacation in New York City, that'd be alright. I mean, and the same time is spent in both locations as well as essentials. Okay. So I'm like reading like the bottom, which is like in case like you can try to talk your way around one or the other. But personally, I'm super into anime, Japanese culture. I love sushis and like food from there. I think for sure I would love to go to Tokyo. Well, that's about 50-50 actually. Well, I like I said, personally, I love Japanese culture. So be lost in the woods at night, or be stuck in a haunted house at night. Oh god, this is a bad one, because okay, when you're stuck in a haunted house at night, like, that would freak me out, because like, you'd just be terrified a whole night. But being lost in the woods at night, like, here's the thing though, being lost in the woods does not guarantee survival. If you're lost in the woods, like, there's animals, there's like trees, there's spiders, there's everything that can get you. And I do not like the night, especially because you're lost in the woods at night, and that's saying you could be pitch black and you're feeling around. Like, god, that would be terrifying, because you wouldn't have no idea. I mean, if you're stuck in a haunted house at night, at least you know you're in a house and you're somewhat secure. And at the end, like, at me, it's just stuck in a haunted house at night. There's a psycho killer stalking you in both situations. There's another one. There's a psycho killer stalking you in both situations. You can hide 1,000 times better in the wood, like in the house, rather than in the woods. I mean, yeah, in the house there's limited places, but in the woods you really can't hide. God, I would rather be stuck in a haunted house. Really? Really? You'd rather be in the woods? You're so open and exposed. In a house, at least you'd have a better chance at running. Plus, there might even be something to help you, like, fight it off, like a pan or knives or something. Be swallowed head first or be swallowed feet first. Okay, it's just basically like eaten alive. So so basically, I'm assuming like, so I'm just gonna say, let's just say a shark. Like, if a shark was gonna eat you, would you rather be like, or say it was a giant creature, I was just gonna like eat you like in one bite. Like, would you rather be swallowed feet first or head first? I think the head first, because if I'm gonna get swallowed alive, I'd rather just die. I hate to say it, but like, if I was gonna get eaten and there's no chance of survival, I'd rather go head first and just get it over with first, and then yeah, because that way you get it over first. I would have tried to avoid the comments, by the way, just because like the last time I scrolled down a little bit, there was a lot of profound language and some offensive words, which I apologize for on my part if you're offended by those, because I do not like them either. So if it, you know, like, I'm gonna not look in the comments, because people are usually profound and I don't appreciate that. I mean, of course I may curse, but I don't, but the words were worse than curse words. They're kind of like derogative terms, I believe is the word for that. Would you rather wear a ski suit all the time, go everywhere barefoot? Now, here's the thing though, it says go everywhere barefoot. Eventually, I would assume your feet, okay, assuming you're in a mid-range climate, but snow isn't unheard of. But here's the thing though, it's like, well, you have to go barefoot everywhere. It doesn't mean you have to walk everywhere, it just means you have to go barefoot. So it means you can walk 10 feet to a car and drive places. You know what I mean? It's not a big deal with me. If you don't have to go outside, then it wouldn't be horrible. Or wear a ski suit all the time. Well, if you wear a ski suit, you can. Does it mean can you not wear anything over it, like a coat? Well, I mean, a ski suit would be super hot. I mean, during the day, you'd be so hot. And barefoot, that means you can wear anything but just on your feet, which means, like I said, yet again, you just don't walk. You know what I mean? Just don't walk outside. You could stay inside. Yeah, easily. And here's another thing too. Your feet would get calloused after a while. After a while, your feet would be so tough it wouldn't matter. All right, last one, guys. Own a mini horse or own a regular horse? I'd rather own a mini horse, personally. Actually, I'll do the next one. I want to leave you guys with a good one before. Own a mini horse or own a regular horse? I would say a mini horse. Mini horses would be dope. What? Well, I'm not a big horse person. Okay, every movie you watch replaced with the lead role with Nicolas Cage, or every song I hear be performed by Nickelback. Well, actually, I do like Nicolas Cage as an actor, and I do like listening to Nickelback. But either way, as always, guys, I will leave this one up to you, and tell me in the comments, what do you guys think? Which one would you prefer? And as always, guys, I will see you guys in the next video, and remember, stay awesome. And if you guys want to catch another one of my videos, you can always click on that video to the right of me. Or if you guys want to subscribe and keep up on my channel, you can always click the icon below me. As always, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. And remember, stay awesome. See you guys.